Hey Gemini, this is going to be your career and money reading for the month of December. I hope you're doing well. Please keep in mind these are general messages, so they're not going to resonate with every single Gemini. If it resonates with you, that's wonderful, but if not, please feel free. You can check out your moon or your rising as well. Okay, so it looks like this message is going to be for Geminis who've in the recent past here have experienced some type of an ending or a closure in some way when it comes to your career and money, or you've achieved something and you feel like you've come to the end of the road when it comes to something. But it's interesting because it feels like whatever this ending was feels like it came very abruptly, and it pushed you, some of you, into a period of self-reflection with this Hermit energy and Eight of Wands energy. There's an energy here for some of you that you know that you have to break out of that energy quickly, and I feel like there's a group here that has done that or did that in the past. It's almost this energy of like, if you were very disappointed or saddened by the fact that something really came to an end for you, it's like you sulked, you mourned it, you reflected on it with the Hermit energy. For some of you, it really put you in a space of somewhat of a bit of a depression, but there was an energy where you were like, I can't stay in this energy for very long. Some of you may have a family, or you may just, of course you have to take care of yourself too. So there's some energy here where you did not allow yourself to wallow very long with this Eight of Wands energy. Yeah, for some of you, it's definitely family related. But there's another energy here, like, for some of you, there's some kind of, whatever it is that came to an end, now has you contemplating relocation heavily. Some of you are thinking that you need to move just to get either a change of scenery or new opportunity, and you feel like there may be other opportunities if you take this chance. You're like, something came to an end, maybe this is my chance to relocate. I've always been wanting to. Because the universe and the Eight of Wands are both cards of travel and movement. Let's see here. What's going on? Some of you, again, this is a career and finance reading, but this does apply. Some of you recently ended a relationship, a marriage that affected your family here with the Ten of Cups, the adjustment, which is the card of Libra here, and with the Nine of Discs. Some of you have gone from being part of a family unit or being married or in a very solid, stable relationship, and you've either separated, gone through to divorce, and now you're single. There's an energy here like that's affected your money for some of you. For some of you, that's your ending. It feels like, though, some of you came out pretty good with the Nine of Discs being here. Things were settled. It's somewhat in your favor. It seems like with the Nine of Discs, you can definitely sustain yourself well after that particular separation or divorce. But you feel like there's an energy here like, okay, maybe it's time for me to, this is a fresh start, but maybe I need a fresh start too, financially or professionally. It's some of you, because this relationship ended, you're like, maybe I need to just go ahead and move now. This is the perfect time. Now, again, that's not all of you, but that storyline is coming through pretty strong for me. Now, for others of you who that is not the case for you, there's an energy here for me where it's telling me that you're coming to the realization that You've got to either establish both happiness and financial stability to feel in balance. There's an energy here like either you were sacrificing your happiness or you were sacrificing financial advancement in the past. And now presently there's something you're not willing. I get this energy like you're not willing to compromise. You want it all. What's going on here? Yeah, you want it all. I think that you need to be a little bit careful, Gemini, going forward. I sense that something, whatever it is that ended for you, I don't know if you've fully, I understand that you've clearly with this Hermit energy, you've done a lot of thinking and a lot of soul searching about it, but I don't know if you've fully processed it because there's an energy here that tells me that you are very, very likely to try to mask either your disappointment, your pain, your hurt here by trying to put on some type of a facade of happiness, a facade of contentment, a facade like everything is going the way, going well for you. But it's telling me here that going forward, you're still going to be in a bit of a state of confusion. And you're open to overindulging because it tells me here there's something you're trying to numb here. It doesn't seem like it. For some of you moved on from this ending too quickly. And maybe just because you had to, you didn't have a choice. But it's going to be very, very important for you to reestablish some type of balance in your life and to work through some things and process this. Because it's telling me that you've got a lot of options coming up for you. And it's going to be very easy for you to make the wrong choice financially or make the wrong career choice. Select the wrong company to work with, to work for, to partner with. Select the wrong people to partner with. Yeah. Be careful going forward, please. Because if you are one of the Geminis who, it's not necessarily a facade, you are happy, you are financially set or stable, there's something coming up for you in the near future that could derail you. And what it feels like is there's something here that's coming in that's going to tempt you. And the way that it tempts you is that it doesn't require a lot of effort or energy on your part. You don't have to invest a lot of your time or emotion into it. You don't, for some of you, you're emotionally spent already. And what's going to be so tempting about it is it's going to be automated, hands-off kind of energy where it's going to present itself as something that you don't have to put in a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. You step right into it and everything takes care of itself. And what it's telling me here is that's not, it's a false promise, if that makes sense. It's going to lead to a period of financial stagnation for you if you go down that route. There's something coming up here for you, and it's telling me here that it's something that you're going to, the desire to partake in it, work for this company is going to be very strong, but there's a lot of conflict that comes because of that. And it's conflict either with the people that you'll be working with, or it causes conflict in your relationships, your connections, your family, and ultimately it adversely affects your financial standing with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. If anything comes in for you that seems either too good to be true or seems like someone's just offering to do all of the work for you, be careful with that. Because the premise itself is false. I sense here, what else does Gemini need to know here? You're moving into a period that's going to feel, especially going forward, that's going to feel a little bit stagnant for others of you. And either you're going to be presented with options you don't really like or with options you don't really want to move forward on, is what it feels like as well. If the other storyline doesn't apply to you, what's coming up for you is these options aren't really anything that truly move you. But it's like there's this energy where you feel like, oh, I have to take this. Be careful with that energy. If you decide, especially if you're looking for a job because one has ended, be careful. If you have to take something, of course, to make ends meet and to take care of yourself and provide. I understand with the Three of Pentacles, you have to do what you have to do. But understand here, you need to be on the constant search for the next thing or the next best thing, because whatever it is you're stepping into, it doesn't feel like the environment necessarily is what's going to be best for you. And it doesn't look like financially it's going to either provide enough for you or give you enough opportunity to get the money that you really need, get the career advancement that you really, really desire. So I hope that that was helpful, provided a little bit of clarity for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.